Hello, all. I hope you've had a good day. I've just really rested. Took a shower. I watched Candace Owens' episode live. I got to watch it live. I think at one point she had 300K watching it live. It was beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see everybody coming together in the way God is designing it to come together, for everyone to come together. And she just has such a beautiful way of just being so transparent and authentic to herself and delivering facts and delivering justice for all of us. I mean, you see how deep it goes and what happened to Charlie. I mean, she's literally putting her life on the line, fighting for all of us in different ways. And she's going against very, very big, prominent people. I know that's right. I feel that too. And I can't tell you how many times I say prayers all day, every day, for her and her family and her protection, and for Charlie's family and his wife and his children and, his immediate family. And I just can't even imagine what they're going through. But not even just said them. Like, there's so many people, there's so much tragedy in the world, like the Ukraine girl, all these shootings and things like that. And it's basically, praying for humanity and the world as a whole, right? But the thing is with the whole reference into Charlie, because it was just such a spiritual hit because of how loud and proud he was of his faith. And not to mention it was put on the world stage for everybody to see. I mean, the videos are still circulating. And so and not to mention just how the turning of events and all those entangled in it. And, it's amazing when like a tragedy comes like that, how many people will jump on the bandwagon to exploit it, to gain, whatever following, to gain clout, to gain sponsorships, to gain money, when deep down inside their relationship wasn't said the best, and they didn't see eye to eye on some things. And I can resonate with that. I have so many people that are just choosing to exploit me and misunderstand me. And God's helping me through that. He really is. You just have to get to a place in your life where you realize that, unfortunately, we live in a world that's just going to always misunderstand you. In ways, it's just not their job to understand you. Our only job on this earth, quite frankly, is to understand ourselves, and understand what God is and what Jesus did on the cross. That's really our only job. And I know people carry, whether you're in the spiritual community, the religious community, like everybody carries their different beliefs when it comes to like God, Jesus, the Most High, the divine, universe, earth, like all working simultaneously together. And I believe that very much, but I also believe what Jesus did on the cross. And I know that without a fact, that truly in fact happened. The question is who truly did it? Because I think there's some turning pages there that are coming to light in different ways. I mean, look at everything that's going on right now, where there's so many people being crucified on the cross in real life. Me being one of them. Charlie being one of them. Candace being one of them. The Ukraine girl, all these shootings. I mean, everybody's being crucified on the cross in different ways. Even if you're the ones throwing the pebbles, you're still being crucified on the cross. You really are. Why? Why are you being crucified on the cross? I'll tell you why. Because the devil is using you and you don't even realize it. So you're being crucified on the cross too. You are. And it's because you're walking by your flesh and you're walking by your ego. And you just don't even realize it. But you're being used and crucified on the cross too. And see, that's the way I look at everything. When it comes to those, sending me, doing these things and stuff like that, like it's such a hard duality that I carry inside myself, because I understand that they just truly just don't know no better. And unfortunately, when game meets game and people get threatened, people act wonky. People act wonky because they're insecure. 99% of the time, if you're secure in yourself, you don't get threatened. You don't get threatened. You don't take people out of this world because they have a strong voice. They have a healthy way of debating. You don't. And so we have a lot of people right now that are very insecure, and they're insecure because they know the seeds they've sowed. That's truly why they're insecure. It has nothing to do with their outer appearance, their accolades, how much money they have, and all that stuff. It really truly doesn't matter, because honestly, a lot of them have a lot of money. They have a lot of money. So it has nothing to do with that. It's just, you're just threatened, because you know the seeds that you sow. You know the thoughts that you think, you know the actions that you take, whether it's towards yourself or towards others. You know what you do. And God does too. Whether you believe in him or not, it doesn't mean that he doesn't know. Right? And so because God is here, I think a lot of people are feeling very threatened because they feel the presence of God. Whether they want to admit it or not, they do. And that's why they're responding and acting in the manners that they are. Whether it's in the political arena, whether it's in small town communities such as myself, whether it's in business, aspects, whether it's in secret XYZs, whether it's in, secret programs, and, it's all interconnected. And the brass grass is, I do believe within my heart of hearts and heart of soul that God is here, and people know it. People know it, and they're scared. They're scared, and that breaks my heart. I feel blessed to walk in a world that filled in fear. People live in fear and be feeling threatened, where I do not live in fear. I do not feel threatened. I walk in peace in the chaos. And I don't carry projections, and you need not carry projections either. I know it's hard. I fall short too. Spirit be sitting me down all the time. All the time. All the time. Like, not questioning myself, not questioning where I'm at, but recognizing, Amanda, I have you here right where you're at because you're supposed to be here, because you're gaining wisdom every day. You're gaining knowledge every day. You're gaining humility every day. You're gaining strength every day. You're gaining resilience every day. It's not about the future. It's about the right now. And it's about flowing with right now and flowing with what he's doing in my life. In my life physically, in my life energetically, and surrounding me. And he's doing that for everybody in our own way. Let's hear. Live as you already are having a daily conversation with God. Live as if you're having a daily conversation with God. Like when I was watching Candace's video, I saw a pigeon. Oh my gosh, my jets. Oh gosh, they flew over my house so many times. They threw synchronized 3 jets in a row. I was getting my own little air show. That was beautiful. Thank you. I needed that, guys. I've been feeling really heavy. And it's crazy to me because, again, when it comes to Charlie, I mean, it's not like I personally knew him, we weren't like friends, but I respected him. And seeing so many of his videos and his faith, it just inspires me so much. And it just saddens me, but I know God is moving through this whole situation the way that he intended it to move. And so it hits me because I know the purpose that I carry is very heavy and it's very big. And I'm just like, I struggle with it sometimes because I'm just like, me. And so, because I don't know. It's a hard world out here. I told my mom, I'm most likely going to start looking for another job. There's just different things within this company I don't feel really aligned with. Not saying there's anything bad with the company or not, but I'm just not feeling the greatest in my gut about it. And my gut is usually right. And so, but I am taking away nuggets, and I'm blessed to have a job. There's a lot of people out there right now that can't find a job. It took me months to find one. If you can't see God in yourself, you won't see him in others. That is so true. If you cannot see God in yourself, God in you, when you look in the mirror, you can't see God, then you're not going to see him in others. You're not. You can say and you can spew out Bible verses and you can pray and you can do all these things, but if you see God in yourself, you do. You feel it. You feel it. Now you feel it. You see him everywhere. The God I see everywhere. There's not a moment I walk outside and I don't see him. Whether it's in my room, different things like that, I can see him everywhere. And that's why I'm able to see him in others. Whether they're against me or not, or they're planning my demise, I still see God in them. Because God is using them